Paul Danan, a familiar face on British television, was known for his roles in shows like Hollyoaks. His portrayal of Saul Patrick on the popular soap opera made him a household name, and his talent and charisma shone through in every episode. And Celebrity Love Island. He brought laughter to millions with his charm and wit. Danan's ability to connect with audiences was unparalleled, and his presence on screen was always a delight. Fans adored his candid nature and the genuine warmth he exuded. Sadly, Danan's life was tragically cut short at the young age of 43. His untimely passing left a void in the hearts of many who had followed his career and admired his work. The news of his death was a devastating blow to his family, friends, and fans. Danan's death sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond. Tributes poured in from colleagues and fans alike, all mourning the loss of a beloved figure. His passing was a stark reminder of how fleeting life can be and how unexpected tragedies can strike at any moment. It served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the hidden dangers that can lurk in plain sight. The circumstances surrounding his death have prompted many to reflect on their own health and well-being, and to consider the risks that may be present in their daily lives. What makes Danan's passing even more tragic is its link to a growing health concern: vaping. The rise of e-cigarettes and vaping devices has been accompanied by increasing reports of health issues, and Danan's struggles with these problems have brought the issue into sharp focus. While the exact cause of death is still under investigation, Danan's open struggles with vaping-related health issues paint a grim picture. His experiences highlight the potential dangers of vaping and serve as a cautionary tale for others who may be considering or currently using these products. His story underscores the urgent need to address the vaping epidemic and protect individuals from its potentially devastating consequences. Public health campaigns and community efforts are more important than ever in raising awareness and preventing further tragedies. Danan's legacy will not only be remembered for his contributions to entertainment, but also for the critical conversations his passing has sparked about health and safety. In the months leading up to his death, Danan had been vocal about his health struggles, which he attributed to his vaping habit. He spoke candidly about the difficulties he faced with breathing and the toll vaping had taken on his body. Danan admitted to vaping excessively, a habit he found hard to break despite knowing its potential harms. His story is a stark reminder that vaping addiction is real and can have life-altering consequences. Danan's openness about his struggles was commendable, as it brought much-needed attention to the dangers of vaping. His story serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to look beyond the perceived harmlessness of e-cigarettes and acknowledge the very real risks they pose. One of the most dangerous misconceptions surrounding vaping is that it's a safer alternative to smoking traditional cigarettes. This misconception has been fueled by aggressive marketing tactics by e-cigarette companies, often targeting younger demographics. While it's true that vaping may expose users to fewer harmful chemicals than traditional cigarettes, it's crucial to remember that fewer doesn't mean none. Vaping still delivers nicotine, a highly addictive substance, along with a cocktail of other potentially harmful chemicals. The long-term health effects of vaping are still being studied, but early research paints a concerning picture. Vaping has been linked to lung injuries, cardiovascular problems, and even an increased risk of certain cancers. E-cigarettes, often marketed as sleek and stylish devices, deliver a potent mix of nicotine, flavorings, and other chemicals directly to the lungs. The heating process creates a toxic aerosol that users inhale, exposing their respiratory system to a range of harmful substances. One of the most concerning ingredients in e-cigarettes is diacetyl, a chemical linked to serious lung disease. Formaldehyde, a known carcinogen, has also been found in e-cigarette vapor. These harmful chemicals can cause inflammation and irritation in the lungs, leading to chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, bronchitis, and other respiratory illnesses. The long-term effects of inhaling these chemicals are still being uncovered, but the early evidence is cause for serious alarm. Section 5. A generation at risk: vaping and youth. The rise of vaping has had a particularly alarming impact on young people. E-cigarette companies, with their enticing flavors and slick marketing campaigns, have been accused of directly targeting children and teenagers. The adolescent brain is still developing and is particularly vulnerable to nicotine addiction. Early exposure to nicotine can have long-lasting consequences, affecting brain development, cognitive function, and increasing the risk of addiction to other substances later in life. The alarming rate of youth vaping has been labeled an epidemic by health experts. It's crucial that parents, educators, and policymakers work together to educate young people about the dangers of vaping and implement measures to curb its appeal. Section 6. Governments taking action. A step in the right direction. Recognizing the urgent need to address the vaping epidemic, governments around the world have started taking action. Many countries have implemented bans on flavored e-cigarettes, which are particularly appealing to young people. Some countries have gone a step further by banning the sale of all e-cigarettes. These measures, while controversial, reflect the growing concern about the health risks associated with vaping. While these actions are a step in the right direction, more needs to be done. Stronger regulations, comprehensive educational campaigns, and increased funding for research are crucial to combating this evolving public health crisis. Section 7. The urgent need for more. While government action is crucial, it is not enough. Government policies can set the stage, but real change requires a collective effort from all sectors of society. We need a multifaceted approach that involves parents, educators, healthcare providers, and the media. Each of these groups plays a vital role in shaping the attitudes and behaviors of young people. Open and honest conversations about the risks of vaping need to happen at home, in schools, and in doctors' offices. Parents need to talk to their children about the dangers, teachers need to educate their students, and healthcare providers need to advise their patients. The dangers of vaping need to be communicated clearly and effectively, without sugarcoating the risks. This means using straightforward language and real-life examples to illustrate the potential harm. Young people, in particular, need to understand that vaping is not a harmless habit and that it can have serious, long-term consequences for their health. They need to hear stories from peers who have suffered health issues due to vaping. This is not just about banning products. It's about changing a culture that has increasingly normalized vaping, especially amongst younger generations. We need to challenge the perception that vaping is a safe alternative to smoking. We need to make it clear that vaping is not cool, it's not safe, and it's not worth risking your health. This requires a sustained effort from all of us, working together to protect the health and well-being of our young people. Community leaders, social media influencers, and youth groups also have a role to play. By promoting anti-vaping messages and organizing awareness events, they can help shift public perception and create a culture that prioritizes health over harmful habits. Encouraging young people to engage in healthy activities, such as sports and arts, can provide them with positive alternatives to vaping. These activities not only promote physical health, but also offer a sense of community and purpose. Collaboration is key. When parents, teachers, healthcare providers, and community leaders work together, we can create a supportive environment that discourages vaping and promotes healthy choices. Together, we can make a difference. By taking a comprehensive and united approach, we can address the urgent need for more action against vaping and protect the health of future generations. Section 8. Breaking the Cycle, Education and Awareness. In this section, we delve into the critical role that education and awareness play in combating the vaping epidemic that is sweeping across our communities. Education is our most powerful weapon in the fight against the vaping epidemic. By providing accurate and comprehensive information, we can empower young people to make healthier choices. We need to equip young people with the knowledge and skills to make informed decisions about their health. This involves not just understanding the immediate risks, but also the long-term consequences of vaping. Comprehensive school-based programs that teach about the risks of vaping are essential. These programs should cover the dangers of nicotine addiction, the harmful chemicals found in e-cigarettes, and the impact on lung health. The dangers of nicotine addiction cannot be overstated. Nicotine is highly addictive and can lead to a lifetime of health issues. It's crucial that students understand this from a young age. Additionally, the importance of resisting peer pressure is a key component of these educational programs. Peer pressure can be a powerful force, and teaching students how to stand up to it is vital. Parents also play a critical role in preventing youth vaping. They are often the first line of defense and can provide the support and guidance that young people need. It's crucial for parents to have open and honest conversations with their children about the risks of vaping. These discussions should be ongoing and evolve as children grow and face new challenges. Setting clear expectations and boundaries is also important. Parents should make their stance on vaping clear and enforce rules consistently. Healthcare providers are also on the front lines of this epidemic. They have a unique opportunity to influence young people and their families. They need to be equipped to screen for vaping use. This means asking the right questions during checkups and being vigilant for signs of vaping. Providing counseling and support to those who want to quit is another critical role of healthcare providers. Quitting vaping can be challenging, and professional support can make a significant difference. Educating their patients about the health risks involved is also essential. This includes not just the risks of vaping, but also the benefits of quitting and the resources available to help them do so. Section 9. Choose health, choose life, reject e-cigarettes. Paul Danan's story is a tragic reminder of the very real dangers of vaping. It's a stark wake-up call that we can't afford to ignore. We can no longer afford to be complacent about this issue. Vaping is not a harmless habit. It's a serious public health threat that demands our immediate attention. By understanding the risks, taking proactive steps, and advocating for change, we can protect ourselves, our loved ones, and future generations from the grip of this epidemic. Choose health, choose life. Reject e-cigarettes.